Hello people, hello my fellow doctors, hello everybody, how's it going? 1 year playing Arknights. It has been an awesome journey, and with that said, I was thinking about how I wanted to go about this video. Yeah, I thought that, hey, why not for 2 years? Or not 2, it hasn't been 2 years yet, let me stop. Now it's been a year, and as someone has commented, now congratulations, you are now a veteran noob. As a veteran noob, I thought, why not I talk about my profile, give you all a nice little checkpoint. With that said, yo, currently level 86. I didn't want to click that. I forget, you give off a whole paragraph, like, Virtuoso my assistant. Level 86, 187 operators hired, which is 56.5%. That's a lot of operators. I mean, I think I'm only missing 2 or 3 robots. I have all 2 stars. I have all 3 stars. I think I have all 4 stars as well. I think I might be missing 1 or 2, which I think they're just special event, limited event ones from like a few years back. And in terms of, I guess after that, they lose 5 stars and 6 stars, which I think I have a good handful of 5 stars and only a few 6 stars. I have my friends list is full. Once in a while, I get someone who sends me a friend request. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't add you. I can't add you. My friends list is full. I can't, until they eventually decide to make it to 200. Then by all means. Moving on, operators. I am really content with all the operators I've gotten so far. I mean, hold up. Actually, let me go through this, because when I recorded last time, I didn't do this. Acquisition date. I mean, Amiya. Of course, you start off Amiya. Okay, my 2 stars. Vigna, my first 4 star. We have Hibiscus, Andicel, Jessica. Silence, my first 5 star. Lava, more all my 3 stars, which I'm really glad I actually invested more time in my 3 stars and also leveled them up. Deep Color, my first support. Fire Whistle carrying me to this day. Fire Whistle is just one of my favorite operators to this day. You're definitely in my top 5. Acid Drop, I didn't know I've had you for this long, but I don't really use you that much. Murr I've had for a while too, but I have other medics I've just been using as opposed to you. What's this? You could, oh yeah, the extra charge. That's kind of cool to use. I know, it's kind of crazy. When I got operators for the first time, I didn't really read up on their skills that much, or more like I read the skills, but I didn't try to understand them. And nowadays, that's why I do a lot. I always read up on them, and I try to understand them to the best of my ability. And if I don't understand them, hey, by all means, I watch someone do a video on it. Especially when it comes to operas I kind of want to get to. Estacia, hey, I mean, my bad, your twin, Asgine, I had Asgine. Then over here, we're at the present. In terms of operator levels, I tend to really just level operators. I mean, I mentioned this here and there. I tend to just level up people based on if I find their skills interesting and useful to how I like to play. And also, I just find the character cool. I mean, to be honest, like, if we go to rarity, let's see. Do I have any 6 stars? One thing I was trying to do, at least, is level up most of my 6 stars to Elite 2, so I can at least unlock their 3rd skill. But, you know, 3rd skill is I don't want to say most of the time, but from what I've seen, I found the 3rd skill really useful for a lot of them. Oda, I gotta use Oda a bit more. He's an Earth Shaker, right? But I also have, what's her face? Pepe now, right, too, right? Just like Zuli. I want to use him too, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Because I've been prioritizing other operators, I've just wanted to use more. I do want to play more around the Solo Blade operators. Likewise, Utage. Here and there, I've been playing a bit more of my 4 stars as well. I gotta use Cutter. I'm pretty content with my defenders. I like my defenders a lot. That's the thing, though. It's like, once you get to a certain level, it's like you could substitute other defenders for other people, but Lutanada, I want to use you. I want to level you up because I was actually reading up on her thing, and this thing looked really cool. I use Muddy a lot as my Juggernaut type defender, but I was like, man, I know I have other Juggernaut defenders. I have Vulcan. Yeah, I have much to say about you, Vulcan, but Lutanada, I want to use Lutanada a bit more. Snipers. There's so many freaking snipers in Arknights. I really like my my casters are elite ones because I think I really incorporate almost all my casters at some point. I think he's the only one I just don't use that much. Medics. The one to elite to another medic. I forget why I even elite 2 Breeze. I think I elite 2 because I saw that status resistance, and I was in I was fighting Frost Nova, and I was like, oh, I see that. That's kind of cool. And most anime, it's like, oh, it's only when the skill is active. Warfront, I think about maybe leading to Warfront eventually. I was also thinking about maybe doing it for one of my wandering medics. But y'all really useful. And I think next I think chapter 6, not chapter 6, sorry about chapter 6. I think chapter 9, I think we have some enemies that do give off elemental damage or something. I could be wrong. My favorite, my supporters. Gotta level up my supporters because I really like my supporters. I do want to play around with some of my other types, like my artificers. But yeah, I want to use some more of the artificer supporters, and I also want to play a bit more of the hexer types. I think there's also the abjurer. Yeah, I never really played around with these types. Last but not least, my specialists, which I definitely want to play around with more of my specialists too. I don't even know what you do. You're a doll keeper? You do something. Looking like Dr. Stone and Arknights. Like, that's it for my operators, really. I'm happy with what I've done with the operators I have and the ones I've leveled up and used here and there. Definitely want to play more with some of my 4 stars again. Play a bit more of my snipers, because like I said, there's so many freaking snipers in this game, and I feel like I've only used a handful of them. Okay, my depot. Okay, all my items. I do like stocking up on items and whatnot. I was thinking about this the other day too, because I've had this for a while. Consider I have some other 5 stars that I haven't even leveled up to Elite 2. I've been saving this for a bit, and I'm just like, oh man, who do I want to do? But then I feel like I'm going to get a 5 star that I really want to have. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I always do like hearing what y'all have to say. I'll keep them into consideration. I'm not saying I'll do it, but I'll keep it in mind though. I always do like your advice. In terms of my base, you have anything to really say about my base? The base is just the base, you know. What's that little steppy step? Okay. What we got in here? Oh yeah, I got my plaque wall. I like collecting plaques. Yo, pick that. It's a character, man. Your thing's cracking me up. Then we got like an office on the bottom. While I'm talking about characters and stuff, let me actually go over to my network. It's kind of cool seeing the network and see how many operators you get over time and whatnot. Seeing the whole map, seeing everyone who's here. Man, these outfits are just excelente. I don't even have... What? Okay, let me stop looking at this. Let me stop looking at the fashion gallery. I have a video talking about my thoughts on some of those in a bit. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I have to really say. Any goals I have though? I guess if I have any goals, next is, you know, to continue moving forward with the story. I want to do some more of the 8. I haven't done any of these H stages, I think. Actually, I think I did some in chapter 6. Yeah, okay, I want to record me doing some of these stages because I don't remember when I played these, but I guess I beat them. So I haven't been beating all of them. So definitely want to record something for that. I do want to do some more side stories. You know, Walking Dead's gonna have a video for that soon. How far did I get with this? Oh yeah, not too far, I guess. I've been recording stuff here and there. I do plan on eventually live streaming some side stories eventually. February, that's the plan. Do some more side story recordings. Continue from where I left off because I know I started this one last year and then that's when my old PC started acting up. Started with the Twitch recording, so you get wish last? Okay. I gotta do these side stories so I could get some of these operators. Gonna have some more Annihilation videos upcoming eventually. This one might be my next video. I did do Abandoned Mine. I recorded something for that, but I don't know my recording is. I think I might have accidentally deleted that. But I want to have one that I started from the beginning, because I haven't done this one in so long. I think doing a recording for that one would be fun. I guess in terms of some operators that I want, that I don't have yet. Let me go to that. Let me show y'all. First up, Radiant. No, Radiant's not playable yet. But, yo, when she gets to be playable, Hypergryph, take my money. Take it. And she's also a Deso Binder. Supporter, too. Cal, I really want to get Cal. Feeder, I really want to get Feeder. I vibe with Feeder. I don't know. This just seems like a cool design. I think that'd be kind of cool. Inez, I've been wanting to get Inez for a little bit. Finez, more like it. Like, you know, if you gotta get Inez, you know, you gotta get the homie holder. Lynn, I really want to get Lynn. I like Lynn. Chen, considering how much I've grown to really like her character, it's like, I really want to get Chen as a character at this point. Like, or at least her alter version. She has an alter, right? She was a sniper. Hoshiguma! You know, I've been wanting Hoshiguma since day one. Golden Glow. Ah, man, I like Golden Glow. I didn't know she was also by Nami until recently. Or Nami. I gotta collect them all. Adele, I wanted to get. Ifrit. Ifrit seems cool. I'm also wanting to collect another person to my fire squad, you know. I like my flame type operators. Likewise, that's also want to get Skyfire. She drops like meteors or something, right? Lava, yeah, so I want to get some of the altars. Lava, the Purgatory. Hibiscus, the Purifier. The Cruise lot. Cruise, on the other hand. How to obtain invitation to wine, record restoration. You could get her in the record restoration for that. Wait, hold up. How to obtain? Standard headhunting. How to obtain here. Who is real? Record restoration? Angelina. Ever since I was doing Arknights Enfield, you know, I really like Gilberta, and it only makes sense I eventually get Angelina. I've come to really like their character. Plus they're a supporter too, you know, supporters rise up. You know, I like my supporters, they're cool. Kobe, I don't know much about your character, but you seem really goofy in every animation I see you, and you seem really goofy. Good dog. Good doggo. There's Bagpipe. Dusk is limited, and I really want, out of all the siblings, because I also want the other siblings. I want Neon, Yoshu, Ling. I'd like to get Chong Yue. I know that upcoming this year, there's also Lin. No, not Lin. Yu. I mean, Yu's coming up. But I really want to get Dusk because I really like Dusk. I vibe with their personality and also their design, and also their attack too. I like that little with the ink mark because she's like an artist or something. I really dig with that. Neon. I'd like to get Neon. Neon seems cool. You can't have Shu without you. Ling, I really like Ling too. Ling's cool. All of them are really cool. Even Chong Yue, he's cool too. Yo, dude, this skin's actually really sweet. I like this. All of them got skins. I really like the skin for Shu though. It's, oh my god, it's like an evening for dinner. Yeah, anyways, I think that's where I'm going to end it. It's been nice, you know, it's been a nice year playing Arknights. I record for like an hour, but it's probably a little shorter for y'all because I know I probably gapped. Yeah, anyways, it's been a great year for Arknights for me. Looking forward to what's to come this year. And yeah, let me know how y'all progress has been for you in your years playing Arknights. If y'all have met any goals you've met. What kind of goals do you have right now? Are they ever evolving and whatnot? Integrated strategies video coming up soon. Watch it. I know I've been hyping this up. I feel like I've been hyping this up a little bit here and there, but I think it's an interesting video. Fate Go. I'm gonna be finishing up Camelot, hopefully. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it right here. So, yeah, again, I'll see y'all later. Have a nice day. Peace and out.